What's up, Lorehounds? It's Cooper here in the beautiful En Masse Entertainment office, actually. We're not on the show floor right now. I'm here with Matt Denomi, he's the producer for ZMR, Zombies, Monsters, Robots. You've seen it on our Twitch. We actually just got to check out Threshold Defense, which is coming out September 2nd. You guys are adding a whole bunch of new stuff to this patch.
Yeah, it's six maps in total and more than 15 weapons added to the game. And the anchor of the update is that new mode that you mentioned, Threshold Defense. It's a whole new way to play in ZMR. It's kind of a spin on the traditional tower defense mode. Players will protect a threshold or portal at the back of the map via a number of means. They can equip turrets, pilot mech suits, and yeah, a whole bunch of stuff on display here.
They mentioned half a dozen new maps. Is it like kind of like 3 and 3, some PvP, some the new TD mode, or is it?
There are 3 PvP maps. 2 of them support PvE as well. There is a new full-length campaign in the game. It's called Suboptimal. And then there's the new Threshold Defense map, Damnation Station, and then 1 additional PvE map too.
So as a free-to-play shooter, you guys, kind of micro-transact on weapons, really, and some boosters and other things like that. Was the patch also inclusive of, upgrading the shop and keeping to that?
There are some new weapons for sale in the shop this time around. Some military style weapons, in addition to some new assault and zombie killing weapons that are rare drops from the shooting gallery.
So ZMR actually follows a bit from Terror Rising. You guys are actually importing a game that's already out overseas. Mm-hmm. And what are you doing as you bring the content over, mainly?
We do localization and some balance tweaks. We play through and game test all the new maps and modes, and we kind of fit them to be more suitable to a Western audience.
How far are we? Because we're still in open beta right now, but you guys have dozens of maps and
more than maps, yeah, and 13 game modes with more on the way. So there is no shortage of content in the game, even at this point. But there's lots of content on the way too, and we are planning future updates that will introduce new enemy types like dinosaurs to the game. There's an upcoming there's the enemy types. The sky's the limit in ZMR for that stuff. And then there's an upcoming update that will have players piloting mechs in a PvP environment.
Yeah, it's really fun. You guys, nothing is off limits, it seems. I mean, it is ZMR, Zombies, Monsters, Robot again. And this is just the first time, actually, we've seen all of those mob types in one battle.
Yes, so Threshold Defense is the first mode to kind of mash everything together so players can make effective use of zombie killing weapons and assault weapons, quick switching to deal maximum damage. And in this update, we're also introducing epic tier weapons, which do extra damage against both types of enemies. You play with some of them today. They kind of are unique in the sense that they're a little more fantastical than the traditional weaponry we've released thus far. One is a purple sniper rifle, right? So it shoots a purple laser that penetrates multiple enemies. And then you also played with the arc cannon today, which is a lightning gun that spreads across a mob of enemies all at once.
Get them to group together and you can hit everybody at once.
A crowd control weapon, yeah.
So how difficult is it for players to actually earn those epic weapons? Is it a grind or a purchase or some combination?
The epic tier weapons are intended for our high-level players. I mentioned earlier today that some maps support a 4th difficulty, which is called Nightmare. If you successfully complete a Nightmare difficulty map, you will earn a platinum bullet, and that can be taken to what's called the shooting gallery and fired at a target, and you have a chance to win one of those epic tier weapons that you played with today.
Well, so Threshold Defense is out on Tuesday, which gives us just another game mode, a whole bunch more maps, a whole bunch more weapons, lots more stuff to do. There's plenty to do. It is fun, the TD. You get to build your turrets. You can buy mechs, run around as a mech. You can actually upgrade things and stuff. But really the question now is, we are in open beta, is when is it going to be out for a while, forever?
So, the game has really come a long way throughout our beta. I'm really thankful for the community thus far. The feedback they've given us on the game has been invaluable, and we've been constantly making improvements. I think we have a date in mind for the official release. I can't quite talk about it yet, but I think we can say early fall of 2014.
We're technically in fall on Monday, I think. So maybe sooner than we think. Anyways, we will be seeing ZMR again on Free-to-Play Friday in the future. Hopefully we can get some codes or something maybe for you. We'll see what we can swindle out of them. We are in the office, so.
I think